Okay, good morning, everyone. It's February 8th, 2025, and today we are finally live for the WPL Fantasy Auction. We have six different teams who is actually representing us today, and sorry, five different teams who is actually representing today, and out of which I have been represented by the beautiful gentlemen from all the five different teams. Let me have the hands go up and first say hi to our exciting audience, Royal Super Queens. I hope Kiran, you are representing Royal Queens. Okay, Deccan Panther Valkyries. I think Madhav is representing Deccan Panther Valkyries, and from Dolakpur Ka Jabaz, I have Omkar as well. Unfortunate, yes, Omkar is also here. Urban Trailblazers, I have Mahesh representing Urban Trailblazers. Guys, if you can say hi and come on the screen, please. Thank you so much. And we also have Victory Vipers. Sorry, Victory Vipers. Madhav is representing, and Deccan Panther Valkyries may have the team Deccan Panther Valkyries. I think yes, it is. I believe. Yes, what? Okay, thank you so much for all of that. And now I just wanted to tell you a few things, guys. What exactly is that? Is For the first time, we are conducting the WPL fantasy auction. How exactly it works? We have all the players divided into five different sets or five different teams. With that, everybody will be having an interest how exactly they can go forward, what exactly they can do when it comes to the fantasy. So when there are two teams who are actually playing the cricket, you have fantasy apps which is coming forward for you. But now, what exactly, as a cricket analyst, what exactly we are going to do is that we are going to select a particular fantasy team for all throughout the seasons, and we have the beautiful gentlemen representing who have done their homework, and I'm sure all these exciting gentlemen here are not less than any of the person who is sitting on the auction table at that point of time. So now, with that being said, let's get straight into the action of the wheel of frames. I would say, so the first name today in the auction, which is coming from the marquee set, is it was supposed to be the queen of the Indian cricket, but unfortunately, it's Yastika Bhatia. Yastika Bhatia, guys, may I please have your auction starting for Yastika Bhatia? Okay, I have DKJ starting the auction with starting the bid with 5 lakhs. Sorry, 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs is the base price for her, and 50 lakhs one time for Yastika Bhatia. Yastika Bhatia, 50 lakhs. Okay, 55 lakhs for uh, this. Sorry, you need to tell your name. Team name. No, team name, mother. Vipers. From the Vipers, it's 55 lakhs now. 55 lakhs for the Vipers. 60 lakhs for DKJ. 60 lakhs for DKJ. 65. Madhav coming back again for 65 lakhs. Madhav from Vipers coming back at 65 lakhs. 70 lakhs. DKJ comes back one more time. I know there is a lot of discussion going on in the hall. We can also see people talking as well. Okay, on the mute. I totally understand that. Okay. Any more bid? The current bid is with D 75. Vipers comes back at 75. Vipers comes back at 75. DKJ again going ahead with 80 lakhs. They're coming back at 80 lakhs. 85. Vipers comes back swiftly and they say we want Yastika Bhatia as well. Current bid at 85. 90 lakhs. DKJ not holding back at 90 lakhs. DKJ not holding back at 90 lakhs. 90 now. 90. 90. 95. Vipers coming back again. 95. Can we reach that 1 crore mark? Can we reach that 1 crore mark, or will it be at 95? Oh, again, yes, TKJ comes back and says it's 1 crore. 1 crore for Yastika Bhatia. Yastika Bhatia at 1 crore. Anyone coming back now? Anyone coming back now? Anyone coming back now? Anyone coming back now? 1 crore is the current bid. 1 crore is the current bid. Anybody else? Anybody else in the house coming back? 110. Directly they're increasing the bid to 10 lakhs. 110. 1.1. They come back. It's a DPV now. DP, DPV. I understand. Thank you. So yes, 1.1 with DPV. 1.1 for DPV. Anybody coming back? Anybody coming back? Anybody in the house? I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at everybody. Anybody coming in? DKJ says they're out of the bid. Yes, it's live on YouTube on my channel, Pratik Bhai. 1.1. The current bid is with DPV. Excuse me. Current bid at 1.1 for DPV. 1.1. 1.1. Anybody coming back now? Anybody coming back now? Anybody? Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Anybody coming back? Anybody coming back? Okay. Anybody coming back at 1.2? 1.2 for Istika Bhatia. If nobody in the house going for Istika Bhatia, I'm gonna sell Yestika Bhatia for DPV at 1.1 in 3, 2, 1. Sold, guys. Yestika Bhatia is all yours at 1.1. Pratik bhai, please give me the list. मतलब ये बना के देना मुझे. Thank you so much for your help, Pratik bhai. As always, let's get into the second name here, ladies and gentlemen. The second name for us right now is Shika Pandey. Shika Pandey. Shika Pandey is the second player in the auction right now. And I'm asking 50 lakhs for her. And I'm asking 50 lakhs for Shika Pandey. Shika Pandey. Shika Pandey. Shika Pandey. Umama team comes back at 50 lakhs. 55. 55 DKJ. 55 DKJ. 55 DKJ. 60 again. 60, 65. DKJ comes back at 65. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm also looking at other team names. Just give me a minute. It's been so confusing. Okay. Now, 65 is the current bid right now with the Trailblazers, if I'm not wrong. Okay, DKJ, sorry. Yeah, DKJ. 70 with the Trailblazers now. 70 with the Trailblazers. 75 for the DKJ now. 75 for DKJ. 75 for DKJ. Okay, DKJ in the race right now with 75 lakhs. I'm asking Shika Pandey. Shika Pandey. 75 lakhs. Anybody coming back to the table right now? Or if not anyone, I will wait for some more time. I'm looking at everybody in the house. I'm asking 75. The current bid 80 lakhs for DPV. 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 85 now. 85 now with DKJ. 85 now with DKJ. 85 now with DKJ. 85 now with DKJ. DPV now. The battle between DPV and DKJ getting intense. So 90 lakhs is DPV. 90 lakhs is DPV. Shika Pandey. The player in the auction right now is Shika Pandey. 90 lakhs with DPV right now. I'm looking at everybody in the house. Anybody coming back? Anybody coming back? DKJ says they are out of the race of the bidding auction. Now let's see what DPV. The current bid with 90 lakhs is with DPV. Anybody coming back right now? Anybody in the house want to have Shika Pandey in their fantasy auction? Anybody now? Anybody in the house? If nobody, I'm gonna sell Shika Pandey one more time. The second bid, the marquee list player, to DPV in 3, 2, 1, and sold. She's all yours. Shika Pandey, 90 lakhs, going one more time again for DPV. All right, guys. All right. So let's get the third player back in the table right now. It's a player with the charm, Pooja Vastrakar. Pooja Vastrakar. Pooja Vastrakar. I'm asking an opening bid of 50 lakhs for Pooja Vastrakar. Victory Vipers coming in straight. VB coming in straight. VB coming in straight with 50 lakhs. Come on. Anybody else for Pooja Vastrakar? Pooja Vastrakar. The third player today here with us. Pooja Vastrakar, guys. Anybody in the house? Or if not nobody, I will sell Pooja Vastrakar to Victory Royal Super Queens owner Kiran Patil comes in at 55 lakhs. 60 says VV, Victory Vipers. The Vipers say 65, 65 says Queens. 70 says the Vipers. 75 says the Queens. 80 says the Vipers. 85 says the Queens. 90 says the Vipers. 90 says Queens are out as of now. The current bid for Pooja Vastrakar is with the Victory Vipers right now, and it's at 90 lakhs. Can I have 95 lakhs? Anybody in the house? If not, I'm gonna sell Pooja Vastrakar directly to the Vipers. Okay, DKJ comes in and says it's 95 for Pooja Vastrakar. 95 for Pooja Vastrakar. 95 for Pooja Vastrakar. I'm the bid is against you, Vipers. I'm looking at you. I'm definitely going to give you a time. You can take as it's a marquee set. One says the Vipers. One says the Vipers. One says the Vipers. Anybody? Now, I'm looking at you, DKJ. And I'm also looking at you, DPV. You can still come in at any point of time. The current bid is with the Vipers. The current bid is with the Vipers, and it's 1 CR for Pooja Vastrakar. Pooja Vastrakar. And DKJ says, I think they're out. DKJ says they're out. And the current bid is with the Vipers at 1 CR for Pooja Vastrakar. If nobody there, Gujarat Titans? Who's that? Can I please have your name, Gujarat Titans, representing Mahendra Singh Dhoni? Okay, fine. I think nobody again going ahead for Pooja Vastrakar. I'm looking at everybody, DPV, everybody. If nobody is interested, I'm gonna sell Pooja Vastrakar, two Vipers in three, two, one. Sold. She's all yours. Hi Yash, welcome again here for you. The first bid for the Vipers, and it's coming in the form of Pooja Vastrakar. Let's get the next name onto the table here today morning. The fourth player coming in right now is the middle order wicketkeeper batsman Richa Ghosh. Richa Ghosh. Okay, directly DPV comes in at 50 lakhs. DPV comes in directly at 50 lakhs for the wicketkeeper batsman. Batter, this battle is going to get in 60, says DPV directly. 65. Okay, 70 says I Vipers, I'm gonna come back to you. You just have to wait. The battle is between right now with the Queens and the DPV. I'm sure everybody is interested with the wicketkeeper batsman, but I just have to wait for you guys. Okay, so next, Richa Ghosh. I'm asking 70. It's with 70 with Queens. 70 with Queens. Richa Ghosh. 70 with the Queens. With the Queens. 75 says the DPV. They are strategic. 80 says the Queens. Queen says 80. Queens says DPV, after a hard battle, they are decided to stay away. As of now, they can still come back at any point of time. The current bid right now for the wicketkeeper batter, Richa Ghosh, with 80 with the Queens right now. Can the Queen 85? Mahesh comes in. 90 says the Queens. 90 says the Queens. 95 says Mahesh. 90 one CR for wicket-keeper batter Richa Ghosh going into the Queens right now. Still not yet done. The battle is still hard and strong. The battle is right now between the Trailblazers and the Queens, and unfortunately, the Queens have decided to stay away. Sorry, not the Queens. Trailblazers decided to stay away from the auction as of now. I'm looking at the other two teams right now. I'm also looking at the Queen's owner, Kiran. The current bid is with Queens with 1 CR for the wicketkeeper batter, Richa Ghosh. Richa Ghosh at 1 CR. Anybody coming in for Richa Ghosh? Anybody coming in? Nobody? If not, if not, I'm gonna sell Richa Ghosh to the Queens in 3, 2, and sold. Richa Ghosh is all yours, Queens. Good job. So the next player coming into the 1 CR. Oh, 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 it's the Queen from the Punjab, Harmanpreet Kaur, the captain for Mumbai Indians. Okay, directly the Trailblazers and the Vipers are not holding. They're starting directly 60 with the Trailblazers now. 65 says the Vipers. 70 says the Trailblazers. 75 says the Vipers. 80 says the Trailblazers. 80 says the Trailblazers. 85 says the Vipers again. 95 says the Blazers, Trailblazers. 1 says the Vipers. The current 1.1 says the Trailblazers for the captain, the winning captain from the Mumbai Indians, Harmanpreet Kaur. 1.1 currently with the Trailblazers right now. And it's against you, Vipers. And it's against you. Looks like other teams are silently watching the bid between Vipers and the Trailblazers. 1.2 says the Vipers one more time. 1.2 says the Vipers one more time. 1.3 says the Trailblazers again. 1.2 says the Trailblazers. Trailblazers says 1.2. 1.2 says the Trailblazers. 1.2 says the Trailblazers. Anybody in the house? Anybody for the Mumbai Indians captain Harman? 1.3 says the Vipers one more time. I'm taking time. It's only because this is a marquee set, guys. For the next going forward, for the next sets, it will be a quick and a little bit in a fast-paced auction. So with that, I'm still taking time. Currently with the Vipers at 1.3 for the Harmanpreet Kaur. The Mumbai Indians captain Harmanpreet Kaur currently with the Vipers at 1.3. 1.3. Anybody now? It's against you, Trailblazers. I know this is not so easy when you have a little bit purse with you. It's just 14 CR which you have to spend. It's just the 14 CR what you have in your purse right now. And current bid for Harmanpreet Kaur is at 1.4. That is the 10% of your budget. 1.4 with the Vipers right now. 1.4. 1.4 with the Vipers. If nobody is interested, if nobody is interested, I am making a final call to sell Harmanpreet Kaur to the Vipers in 3, 2, and 1 sold. Harmanpreet Kaur is all yours for the Vipers at 1.4 crores. Congratulations, team. You have the first time we are conducting the WPL mock auction fantasy at the same point of time. Mumbai Indians brought Harmanpreet Kaur for a similar price, and you also went for the same price. Congratulations, Vipers, and all the best. So the next player coming in is Renuka Singh. Renuka Singh is already done, right? No. The next player coming into the auction, the fast bowler from the Royal Challengers Bangalore circuit, Renuka Singh. And I'm asking a base price of 50 lakhs for Renuka Singh. Queens comes in directly at 50 lakhs for the Queens. Queens comes in directly at 50 lakhs. Anybody, anybody for the Queen. 55 says the Trailblazers. 60 says the Queens. 65 says the Blazers. 70 says the Queen. The Queens are at 70 for the RCB fast bowler Renuka Singh. 75 says 80 now. 80 now. 80 now with the Queens for Renuka Singh. 85 right now for 90. Again, they come back at 90 lakhs. 95 says the Trailblazers. 95 says the Trailblazers. I am looking at you, Queens. I am looking at you, Queens. The bid is against you. I am definitely going to give you an ample amount of time because this is a marquee set. 1 crore for the fast bowler Renuka Singh, and she's currently with the Queens right now. With the Queens. Renuka Singh, the fast bowler, representing Royal Challengers Bangalore in the IPL, sorry, WPL. Now, it's with you guys. Who wants her? Queens are at 1. Queens are at 1. Queens are at 1. Queens are at 1. We are at 1. If nobody else, I'm gonna sell Renuka Singh to the Queens in 3, 2, 1. Sold. Renuka Singh is all yours, and it's with the Queens. I request Pratik Bhai to make a note of it as well. Okay, the next player coming out of the wheel is Renuka Singh for 1 crore to the Queens. The biggest name of the morning, Smriti Mandana. Smriti Mandana. I know people. Before starting the auction, selling the base price for the Queen, DPV gone directly to 1.5, and after which the Trailblazers are currently with 1.6. the highest selling player in the WPL history, is now trending, guys. Please do like, share. Smriti Mandana is trending right now in our fantasy auction, and she's currently with the Trailblazers at 1.6. 1.6 for Smriti Mandana, the captain representing Namma team, Royal Challengers of Bengaluru. 1.7, the smile you can see. 1.8, the intensity in the travel. 1.9. 1.9. There is a smile, there is intensity. You can not miss this battle, guys. Finally, when I say intensity, the white smile comes out of Mahesh. Yes, that's good. Currently with 1.9 with the Trailblazers. 1.9 with the Trailblazers. I am looking at you, DPV. Do you want to increase it one more time and say 2? They are out right now. You guys have saved so much of time from 1.50 to 1.5. Thank you so much for it. Now, anybody in the house for Smriti Mandana, the Queen of Indian cricket? Anybody? And she's currently at Queens comes in to back the Queen and currently at 2 crores for Smriti Mandana. And finally, after the hard fought battle, Trailblazer says they're out. The Queen is currently with the Royal Super Queens owner, Kiran. And what we see, you can see the picture behind him. That's what he's saying. I don't want to leave the Queen. She's behind me right now, and after some time, she'll be in my heart. That's what Kiran is saying right now. Come on. Yeah, exactly. That's called as visualization. Okay. Anybody in the house, guys? Anybody in the house for Smriti Mandana, currently with the Queens at 2 crores. At 2 crores. If nobody for Smriti Mandana, I'm gonna sell Smriti Mandana to the Queens in 3, 2, and sold. She's all yours, Royal Super Queens. It's with you. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have missed a lot. And now, the little master blaster in the women's cricket, we have Shifali Verma. Shifali Verma representing Delhi Capitals. Let's have 50 lakhs says the Trailblazers. 50 lakhs says Trailblazers. DPV comes in at 55. 60 says the Trailblazers. 70, 75, 80, 80, 80, 85 right now. 85 with DPV. 85 with DPV. 85 with DPV. 90 says again by the Trailblazers. 90 says the Trailblazers. 90 says the Trailblazers. 90 says the Trailblazers. 90 says the Trailblazers. 95 says DPV. DPV says 95. DPV says 95. DPV says 95. It's against you, Trailblazers. It's against you now. Can we have 1 CR for Shifali Verma? One for one for the Trailblazers. Currently, again, one more player today's morning. She is taking 1 crore right now. She is taking 1 crore right now. And it's none other than Shifali Verma representing Delhi Capitals, currently with the Trailblazers right now at 1 CR in our mock, not mock, a fantasy auction, guys. Fantasy auction. Come on. Anybody, anybody right now at 1.1 for the Delhi Capital batsman. 1.1. DKJ comes in at 1.1. DKJ comes in at 1.1. 1.2 says the Trailblazers. 1.2 says the Trailblazers. 1.3. 1.3 says DKJ. 1.3 says drop says the Trailblazers now. Now Shifali Verma currently with the DKJ at 1.3. 1.3, guys. The little master blaster from the women's cricket. Shifali Verma right now with the DKJ at 1.3. 1.3. Anybody, anybody for Shifali Verma. If not, I'm still gonna wait. I'm gonna give time for everybody in the house to think about it. If not, if you guys have made your decisions, I'm gonna sell 1.3. That's a great comeback again from the Trailblazers. 1.4. 1.4 for the Trailblazers for Shifali Verma. I think after a hard discussion, DPV players are now coming back to the action. You want time? I'm definitely going to give you time, DKJ. I'm definitely going to. Kiran bro, check the messages. That's what I told. Definitely going to give you the guys time. 1.4. 1.4 currently with the Trailblazers. Anybody now for Shifali Verma? I'm looking at you, DKJ. I think it's an inter-team battle between Pratik and Kiran. You can look at the intensity, the way they're texting. आपका ब्रोमेंस तो हम लोग सब लोगों को पता है भाई. रिलैक्स राइट नाउ, चिल, रिलैक्स. म्यूट बटन ढूंढ रहा है क्या? नहीं मिलेगा अभी. Okay, if not, DKJ, the bid was against you. Are you in at 1.5? You're saying you're out. Shifali Verma, current bid with the Trailblazers. Yeah, that's with you, Trailblazers at 1.4. It's with you 1.4. If not, nobody else coming in for the auction for Shifali Verma, the Delhi batter. I'm gonna sell Shifali Verma in 3, 2, and sold. She's all yours. Shifali Verma sold to Trailblazers at 1.4. We have the last 5 players in our marquee set, and this time it's Harleen Diol. Harleen Diol, guys. Harleen Diol. Base price RSQ comes in at 50 lakhs for Harleen Diol. Harleen Diol. 50 lakhs, it's with the Queens. 50 lakhs, it's with the Queens right now. says 55 says DKJ. 55 says DKJ. 60 says the Queens. The owner of the Queens team, 70 says, sorry, 60 says DKJ. I'm so sorry, I'm getting confused. 65 says the Queens owner. 70 says DKJ. 70 says, 75 says the Queen's owner. Mahesh bro, I request you to see your messages. Somebody is asking you to go for somebody, and it's in an open platform. Okay. So if you guys are free, you can turn on your camera as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry for it. Auctioneer can't be like this, but it's going out of my script, guys. Apologies for it. But yeah, we can't do anything. Things happen in our auction table as well. Yes. So before coming into the auction, only they're dropped, and all credit goes to the team members of the Trailblazers. Okay, so the current bid with 75 for the Queens, and it's for Harleen Diol. Anybody now? Anybody coming in for Harleen Diol? If not, I'm gonna sell Harleen Diol in three, two, and one. Sold Harleen Diol for the Queens. The next player coming in to the auction table, and it's none other than what we call her as Putti in Karnataka. It's Shreyanka Patil. Trailblazers coming in straight at 50. Straight DPV comes in at 55. 60 says Trailblazers. 60 says Trailblazers. 80 all of a sudden 85 says the Trailblazers. I'm sure they're looking at the budget as well. After this, we are going to give you the total budget remaining for each and every single team. And I'm still sure a couple of teams, I think only one team has still not yet opened their account as well. 1 crore directly with the DPV right now. 1 crore with the DPV. 1 with DPV. Queens comes in to bag the young queen, Shreyanka Patil, at 1.1. 1.1. 1.1. I'm looking at the house. DPV are having their script ready. I think, as per my instinct say, and the body language of both Yash and Mr. Pratik, they are interested in Shreyanka Patil. Let's see how exactly and where exactly she can land. It's just a spoiler, guys, but not the truth. They might also drop right now after me saying this. There should be fun in the auction table on a Saturday morning. You can't be having serious faces, guys. Come on, this is fantasy auction. But I'm sure sitting on the auction table makes you real heat as well. That brings us so much of heat and the pressure on the owners of each and every single franchisee. The current bid at 1.1 with the Queens. If nobody's coming in right now, I'm gonna sell 1.2, says Shreyanka Patel for DKJ. Sorry, for Shreyanka Patel, and it's with DKJ right now. 1.2 for Shreyanka Patel. The little putty from Nammauru Belgavi. 1.3. 1.3 says the Queens. 1.3 says the Queens. The Queen says 1.3. 1.3 says the Queen. 1.3 says the Queen. 1.3. 1.3. 1.3 with the Queens. If not, I'm gonna sell Shreyanka Patil directly to the Queens in 3, 2. Before I bring my head hammer down, anybody? Nobody? Sold Queens to sold to the Queens. Shreyanka Patil at 1.3 crores, guys. I'm sure Pratik Bhai had made a note of it. So after this, we are going to get you. Just give me 1 minute. I haven't removed this particular name, which we have already sold. And currently now, the next person coming into the auction is Deepti Sharma. Deepti Sharma, and I'm asking 50 lakhs for her. 50 says the Trailblazers. Trailblazers says it's 50 for Deepti Sharma. Anybody coming in for Deepti Sharma right now? Anybody coming in for Deepti Sharma right now? 55. 55 right now. 60 says the Trailblazers. 65. 70 for Deepti Sharma. 75 says the Vipers. 75 says the Vipers. Anybody coming in? Just in case I missed it. 80 says the Trailblazers. 80 says the Trailblazers. 80 says the Trailblazers. 85 says the Vipers. 85 says the Vipers. 85 says the Vipers, sorry. Vipers, the current bid, and you have Deepti Sharma with you at 85 lakhs. At 85 lakhs, you have Deepti Sharma with you. Anybody now? Anybody in the house want to come for Deepti Sharma? 90 says the DKJ. Looks like they want to open an account, but I'm not sure what's in the mind. Vipers are out. The current bid for Deepti Sharma is at 90 lakhs. And it's with DK. 95. The Queens come in. Whenever the Queens come in, they're not holding back. They decide and they know what to do. 95 for Deepti Sharma, and it's currently with the Queens now. Royal Super Queens. One says DKJ. One says DKJ for Deepti Sharma. One says 1.1. 1.1 says the RSQ. RSQ at 1.1. And you're also looking at the DSP of Uttar Pradesh. And you're also looking at the all-rounder in the likes of Deepti Sharma at 1.1. 1.2 says the DKJ. 1.2 says DKJ. 1.3 says the Queens. 1.3 says the Queens. 1.3 says the Queens. Anybody coming in now? Anybody coming in now? Anybody? If not, I'm gonna say DPV comes in at 1.4. 1.5 for the DSP. 1.5 for DSP. 1.6. Queens are now out. Queens are now out. Looks like DPV are going all in and out for Diti Sharma, the highest selling player so far in our fantasy auction at 1.6 for Deepti Sharma, the DSP representing Uttar Pradesh at 1.6. Take your time, take your time. I'm going to give you time, DKJ. I'm just giving time. DKJ has asked for a time. So they came back at 1.7. DKJ at 1.7 for Deepti Sharma. In you, no, no, you're you can't hear. Anybody can't hear. Nobody. They're just using this one. You can't see them. Omkar bhai, I just want you to unmute yourself and talk so that like everybody can see you talking. Ah, yes. If you can show your, you got it now. Good boys, naughty boys. 1.7 for Deepti Sharma right now with DKJ. 1.8 for Deepti Sharma. All rounder, also the DSP right now. I'm giving you time if you want, but I can't give much time. You need to be quicker. We're already 1 hour down the line for the marquee set. If not, I'm gonna sell Deepti Sharma at 1.8 for GP and 1.9 says DKJ. As an auctioneer for a marquee set, I need to give time, Pratik Bhai. I can understand your emotions, I can understand your body language, but this is just for marquee set, nothing for the next set of auction players. Okay, I'm going to be really, really quick. You're seeing me slow, and you're also going to see me fast as well. I told you in the beginning of the auction, I'm going to give time. I know how hard it hurts for other franchises to be just participation, but yeah, 1.9 right now with DKJ. 2 says the DPV. DPV says 2 for Deepti Sharma. And I think if nobody is interested, I'm going to sell Deepti Sharma 2 crores to the DPV in 3 2 sold. She's all yours. मुझे गाली मत दे. I'm telling you right now, please don't give me gali. Okay? I don't blame me also. I'm saying on a funnier part, I already told I'm not going to give so much of time next time for any of the team members. I've already given you so much of time. Before I go to the last set and to get her onto the auction table, guys, just remember we are really, really running out of time as well. We just have another 1.5 hour in our auction. So we just need to complete all three sets in our next set of auctions. So you have to be really, really quick. The next player in the auction is Jemia Rodriguez. Jemia Rodriguez. I'm looking at 50 and Trailblazers in at 50. 55 says the Queens. 55 says the Queens. 60 says the Trailblazers. 60 says the Trailblazers. 65 says the Queens. 65 says the Queens. 70 says the Trailblazers. 75 says the Queen. Queen says 75. 80 says the Trailblazers. 80 says 85 says the Queens. 90 says 95 says the Queen. 95 says the Queens. Queen says 95. Queen says 95. 1 crore for Jamia Rodriguez. 1 crore for Jamia Rodriguez. And 1.1 says Queens. Queens says 1.1. 1.2 says the Trailblazers. 1.3 says the Queens. 1.3 says the Queens. 1.3 says the Queens. Anybody now? Anybody in the house for Jamia Rodriguez? 1.4. Welcome to the auction, DKJ. 1.4 for Jamia Rodriguez. Jemima Rodriguez, 1.4. Is that a symbol that you're entering? DPV, Pratik Bhai. Pratik Bhai, slowly he might be thinking, Raj Bhai, you forgot me after the last auction. We still have one more match to go in SAT20. No, 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 no. You guys are all here, man. You guys are all here in my heart. Okay. Okay. 1.4 for Jamia Rodriguez. It's with DKJ. I'm looking at everybody in the house. 1.5. Queens come back. 1.5 for her. 1.6. Jemima Rodriguez. 1.6. Queens are out of the race after the hard fought battle at 1.6 right now with DKJ. Anybody? Trailblazers, Vipers, and DPV. Jemima Rodriguez. Anybody in the house for Jemima Rodriguez? 1.6 currently with DKJ. 1.6 with the DKJ. Anybody coming in now? If not, I need to move quicker. I will be selling Jemima Rodriguez at 1.6 to DKJ. 3, 2, and that's your first buy. Congratulations, DKJ. You got Jemima Rodriguez at 1.6. Pratik bhai, if you can do me a favor in sending me the remaining purse for all the franchisees right now, that's why you need to focus here. It's okay, I'm just joking. It's Jemima Rodriguez at 1.6 for the DKJ. मजाक कर रहा हूँ टेंशन मत लेना हाँ you can just call out the purse, no problem. Mhm. Cool. Number of players sold. Sorry, number of players in his team. Mhm. Queens are in the show. They are here for to prove something. So let me go to the marquee set, not marquee set, the second set. Uh, shall I take the overseas or shall I take the Indian set of batsmen? Okay, cool. Let me have the overseas players coming in to the auction right now. Okay, the first player from the overseas slot. Remember, you just have five players, and to start the bidding, it's Sophie Eccleston. Sophie Eccleston, 50, directly in the house from, I did not get the team. Is it by Victor Vapors? Okay. Mahesh bhai, is it you then? Okay, cool. Okay. Sophie Eccleston at 50. Sophie Eccleston is at 50 for Trailblazers. Sophie Eccleston at 50 for the Trailblazers. 55 says the Queen. Queen says 55. Okay. Base price you say at 40 lakhs. Okay. I just increased it to 50. So let it go for this particular player as of now. From next going forward, I'll make it as 40 lakhs as a base price. Okay. 60 right now with 65 says the Queens. 65. 70 says the Trailblazers. 75. 80 says Trailblazers. 85 says the Queen. 90 says Trailblazers. Trailblazers at 90. 95 says the Queens. 1 CR for Sophie Eccleston. 1 CR. You know, when Mahesh Bhai is in a hunt, it's a real hunt. Okay, 1.1 now for Sophie Eccleston. 1.2 for Sophie Eccleston, guys. One, Kiran Bhai played a real strategical game. Good boy. 1.2 right now with the 12 bases. 1.2 with the 12 bases. Anybody for Sophie Eccleston? 1.3. 1.3 comes in BKG. 1.4 with 12 bases. 1.4 with the 12 bases. 1.4 with the 12 bases. If not, nobody. I'm gonna sell Sophie Eccleston to the 12 bases in 3, 2, 1, and sold Sophie Eccleston to the 12 blazers at 1.4. Looks like Maestro in under pressure. Next player coming in to the auction is Talia McGrath. Thalia McGrath, and I'm asking a base price of 40 lakhs for Thalia McGrath. Anybody for Thalia McGrath? Anybody for Thalia McGrath? If not, if not, I'm gonna keep this player in the unsold. 40 lakhs comes in DKJ. 40 comes in DKJ. Anybody now for Thalia McGrath? Anybody? 45 says the Trailblazers. Sorry, Queens. 45 says the Queens. 45 says the Queens for Thalia McGrath. You need to be quick. I don't give so much of time. 45, 50. 50 says DKJ. 55 says the Queen. 55 says the Queen. 60. 60 says 65 says 70. 70 says DKJ. 70 says Queens are out. Queens are out. 70 lakhs. 70 lakhs with DKJ. Anybody. I'm looking at the house. Anybody for Thalia McGrath? Anybody for Thalia McGrath? If not, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell Talia McGrath in 3, 2, and nobody sold Talia McGrath to DKJ at 70 lakhs. So next player coming in to the auction is Marizine Cap. Marizine Cap. Marizine Cap. And I'm asking a base price of 40. If not anybody, I'm going to keep this player in unsold back. 40 says DKJ. DKJ comes in and says 40. 45 says 12 bases. Vipers says 45. Sorry. 45 says Vipers. 45 says Vipers for Mazin Cap. Mazin Cap 45 currently with the Vipers. I'm looking at everybody in the house. Nobody. Nobody. 45 50. 50 now with DKJ. 50 now with DKJ. 60 says directly for Margin Cap by the Vipers. Vipers at 60 for Margin Cap. Anybody? If not, I'm gonna sell 65. 65 right now with Margin Cap. 70 says the Vipers. 70 says the Vipers. 75. It comes back swiftly. 75 for Margin Cap. 80 says 80 says the Vipers. 80 says the Vipers. 80 says the Vipers. Anybody? If not, I'm gonna sell. 85. Queens comes in with their card. 85 now for the Queens for Marzine Cap. 85. 85. It's against you, Vipers. It's against you, DKJ. Vipers are out of the race right now. Anybody now? Anybody in the house for Marzine cap? If not, I'm gonna sell Marzine cap to the Queens in 3, 2, 1, and sold to you at 85 lakhs. Marzine cap for the Queens. Goodbye, Queen. So the next player coming into the auction, and it's none other than Grace Harris. Grace Harris, 40 lakhs. DPV comes in at 40. Directly 40 for Grace Harris. Anybody now? Anybody? If not, I'm gonna sell 45 DKJ. 40, 50 says DPV. 55 says DKJ. 60 says DPV. 65 says DKJ. Anybody now? Anybody? 65 says DPV. DPV. And it's with you guys. 65 lakhs for Grace Harris. Nobody is interested. Looks like I need to sell Grace Harris to the DPV in 321 at 65 lakhs. She is sold. It's all yours, DPV. Pratibhai, you can also make a note of your player as well. And the next player, I'm sure she is going to rock the show. And it's the Peri Peri lady from representing RCB. Hey, look at the queen. He's laughing 1.5 directly for the Sherry lady. Come on. Anybody? 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 Anybody for the Peri Peri lady? 1.6 for DPV. Yashbhai became Anil bro. Oh, experience. Okay. 1.7. Who is it? Vipers? Vipers at 1.7. Vipers at 1.7. Vipers at 1.7. 1.7. If not, 1.8 says DPV, 1.9 says DKJ. 1.9 currently with DKJ. I know what is the strategy, what Pratik Bhai is thinking right now. You're using a lot of my experience now. Cool, cool, cool. This is too dangerous. Okay. Come on. 1.9. Drop, drop. You're advising to whom? Pratik Bhai, Omkar Bhai, Kiran Bhai, Madhav Bhai, Ani Bhai. Okay. Okay. 1.9. 1.9 for Elise Curry. And it's currently with DKJ. Anybody? I'm only giving time. It's because she is Elise Curry, and I need to. And I need to. Anybody? Certain team members are pressurizing me, but I still want to give another 15 more seconds for it. If not, I'm gonna sell Ellis Perry in three, two, one, and sold to DKJ at 1.9. Nice. The next player is Ash Gardner. Ash Gardner, and I'm asking base price of 40, and somebody told 50. Let me know who is it. It's my Vipers at 50. Vipers at 50. Anybody for Ash Gardner? Anybody for Ash Gardner? Anybody for Ash Gardner? I think she's a RSQ comes in. The Queens comes in. They don't want to leave Ash Gardner in any other team because they know the fact she's the one who picks Priti Mandana maximum number of times in the cricket. Sorry for this wrong stats at the wrong time, but it just flashed to my mind. Okay, so Ash Gardner, I think DKJ, you want to go ahead? So I mean, I just want you guys to unmute as well so that like others also can see you on the table. 55 is the current bid. 60 says the Vipers. 65 right now with the Queens. 70 with DKJ. 75 says 75. 80 says Queens. 80 says Queens. 90 says the Vipers. 95 says them. 1 says Vipers. Ash Gardner. 1 CR. Ash Gardner. 1 CR. Right now. Ash Gardner at 1 CR. If no other bid coming in, I'm gonna sell 1.1 Ash Gardner for the Queens. 1.1 with the Queens. 1.2 says 1.3 says Vipers. This is getting intense. 1.4 says the Queens. You can see the three little champions on the screen, Madhav, Yash, and Kiran. All three battling it out for Ash Gardner. It's a what we call a triple threat fight in WWE. In the same way, we have in the middle, Yash, but I don't want to forget the bid right now. It's with 1.3 for Ash Gardner right now with the Vipers. With the Vipers, if the sorry, it's with the Vipers only, right? Sorry, it's with the Queen at 1.3. It's with the Queens at 1.3. It's with the Queens at 1.3. DPV comes in at 1.4 for Ash. Nice, bro. Can you please check your messages? We are getting notifications here. Anirudh, bro, please turn on your camera. I want to see you now. Come on, we are missing you. 1.5 says uh, Vipers. Sorry, I am forgetting your name. So sorry for that, Madhav. Please. I'll be fine in some time. Vipers. 1.5. 1.6 DPV. Okay, we have got the champ. Hey, he's playing hide and seek now. Okay, cool. Come on. 1.6 with the DPV. If not, I'm gonna sell hash card now. 2 DPV. 2 DPV at 1.6 in 3, 2, 1, and sold. She's all yours. Sorry, bhai. Don't think that I'm delaying. Next person in the auction coming to you is Haley Matthews. Haley Matthews, 50 says the Trailblazers. Trailblazers at 50. Trailblazers 50 for Matthews. Haley Matthews at 50. 55 says DKJ. 60 says 65. 65. Let's have the auction fast, guys. I can't take. I still have another 65 now. 65 now. 70. 70. 75. 75 now. 80. 80 says 85 says the Trailblazers. 85 says the Trailblazers. 90 says DKJ. 90 says 95 says I'm asking 1 CR right now, and it's with DKJ. It's with DKJ, and it is Hilly Mathis. It's Hilly Mathis. Hilly Mathis. Anybody now? Anybody now? One. It's with one with DKJ. One with DKJ. Come on. Be faster. If not, I'm gonna sell Haley Matthews to DKJ at 1.1. 1.1. 1.2 says DKJ. It's against you, DPV. 1.3 straight in comes back for Haley Matthews at 1.4 by DKJ. 1.4 with DKJ. I'm sure everybody are opening their notes, calculations. 1.5 for Haley Matthews. 1.5 for Haley Matthews. 1.6 says DKJ. 1.6 for DKJ. As it's getting intense, I'm giving you some time. If not, I'm gonna move out pretty fast right now. 1.7 says DPV. 1.7 says DPV. 1.7 says DPV. 1.7 says DPV. Anybody? Anybody now? Anybody now? Anybody in the house? Anybody in the house? If not, 1.8. You have to be fast, TKJ. I can't give you so much of time. Final and fair warning, please. 1.9 says DPV. 1.9 says DPV. 1.9 says DPV. If nobody, I can't give you much time. I'm selling Haley Matthews to DPV at 1.9 in 3, 2, 1, and she's all yours. Pratik bhai. थप्पड़ मारना है क्या? Okay, you got it. Hey, I've given you, no? As an auctioneer, I've also given you. Okay, the next player is Laura Ulvadat. Ulvadat. We have Laura Ulvadat, and I'm asking a base price of 40 lakhs for Laura Ulvadat. Anybody? Anybody in the house? 50 says the queens, 40 says the queens. Queens, 40 says queens, 45 says vipers, 50 says the queens, 55 says the vipers, 55, 60 says the queens, 65 says the vipers, vipers 65, 70 with the queens, 70, 75 now, 75 now with the vipers, 80 says the queens, 80 says the queen, 80 says the queens. 85 says the Vipers. 85 says the Vipers. 90 says the 95 says the Vipers. 95 says the Vipers. 1 crore. 1 crore for the Queens for Laura Wolverine. 1 crore. 1.1 says the Vipers. 1.1, 1.2. Straight back in. Straight back in. 1.2. 1.2. If nobody, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell Laura Wolverdert straight back to you, Queens at 1.2. In 3, 2, and 1. She's all yours. 1.2, Laura Wolverdert to the Queens. The next player in the auction coming to you is Natsty Skipper Brunt. Vipers and straightly. Straight in. 50 for Vipers. Vipers straight in. Straight in. Vipers. Anybody. If not, I'm gonna sell 55, 60. Again, Vipers comes back in straight. Vipers comes back in straight at 60. 65, 70, 70. I think Madhav Bhai is really feeling the pressure right now. 75, 80 now, 80, 80 now. Faster, faster, faster. I have time. Come on. If nobody, I'm gonna sell. Let's give a brunt. 85 now. 85. DKJ, you need to be faster, guys. Please, please. 95 says the Vipers. 95 says the Vipers. 1 CR for DKJ. 1 CR for DKJ. Anybody? 1.1 says the Vipers. 1.2 says DKJ. DKJ says 1.2. DKJ says 1.2. DKJ says 1.2. Anybody in the house? Hmm? 1.3. Vipers comes back straight. 1.3. 1.4. 1.5 with DKJ. Sorry, Vipers. 1.5 with the Vipers. Vipers 1.6 with DKJ. 1.7 now for Nats Giver Brunt with the Vipers. 1.8 DKJ comes in. DKJ comes in. 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. Anybody in the house? If not, 1.9. 1.9. If not, nobody rise the paddle. In 2 crores for Nats Giver Brunt. They're out. Vipers are out. I'm looking at everybody in the house. Everybody are busy. If not, I'm gonna sell Nats Giver Brand to DKJ at 2 crores in three, two. She's all yours. Nats Giver Brand to 2 crores for the DKJ. The next player is Miss Money, Beth Mooney. Beth Mooney, 50, 55, 60 says the Trailblazers. 65 says the Vipers. 70 says Trailblazers. Trailblazers says 75. 75 with the Vipers. 80, 85, 85, 90. No, no, it is with you. 85, it's with you, Trailblazers. No, no. 85 with Trailblazers now. 90 with Vipers. 95 with Trailblazers. 1 CR with the Vipers right now. And none other than Miss Money, 1.1 for Beth Mooney. 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. It's against you, Trailblazers. Current bid at 1.4 with the Vipers. If not, I'm gonna sell Beth Mooney to the sorry, Vipers in 3, 1.5, 1.5. Straight back in 1.5. 1.6 says the Vipers. 1.7 says the Trailblazers. 1.8 says the Vipers. 1.8 says the Vipers. Anybody now coming in after this? 1.8, the correct. 1.9 for Beth Mooney. Beth Mooney, 1.9. 1.9 for Beth Mooney. 2 says the Vipers. Vipers says 2. Vipers says 2. 1, 2.1 it is right now. It's against you, Vipers. It's against you, Vipers. It's against you, Vipers. 2.1. Yes, definitely. I'm gonna give you time because this is such an interesting battle for Beth Mooney, but you need to make it fast. Okay. Can we do the second round tomorrow? 2.2. 2.3 for Beth Mooney. 2.3 with you, Trailblazers. 2.3 for Beth Mooney. Nobody, nobody. Then I'm gonna sell Beth Mooney to the Trailblazers at 2.3. Sold. The next players. Okay. Guys, I have to go a little bit outside. Okay. So we'll conduct as much as possible today and the next set tomorrow. Done? Yes, no, yes, no. So okay, you can come back with little bit more strategies also. So the next player in the auction is Amila Kir. Amila Kir. Directly hitting the backs, it's 1 CR for Amil Kir. Amil Kir, Amil Akir, 1 CR with the Trailblazers. With the Trailblazers. Nobody, if not 1.1, DKJ says 1.1. Okay, Viper says 1.1 and DKJ also told 1.2, I believe. 1.3. Sorry, Omkar, I can't hear you. I think you need to just drop and try unmute yourself. 1.3, the current bid with the Trailblazers right now for Amila Kir. 1.4 says the Vipers. 1.5 with the Trailblazers now. This is called as a true homework. Not going for superstars, buy superstars and make them great. And that's the strategy of Mahesh Pro. Come on. 1.6 right now with the Vipers. 1.7 now. 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. 1.9. 1.9 with the Trailblazers. If not anybody, I'm gonna sell 2 crores. DKJ comes in. Sorry, DKJ comes in at the same time. Queens also comes in. And the next bid was already being quoted by the Trailblazers at 2.1. So whoever wants to go first, please raise your paddle. I'll take it. I'm asking for 2.2, guys. I'm asking 2.2 for Amil Akhir. 2.2 with DKJ. 2.2 for DKJ. Anybody coming in? 2.3. Waynes comes in at 2.3. 2.4. 2.4. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5 for Amil Akhir. 2.6 says DKJ. 2.6 is DKJ. 2.6 says DKJ. And it's against you, Trailblazers, and also it's against you, the Queens. 2.7 gain. Trailblazers are not holding back for Amila Kir. Anybody now? Anybody now? 2.8. DKJ comes in. 2.9. Straight in, straight back. Trailblazers 2.9. 2.9 now. Anybody now? 3. 3 CR for DKJ. 3 CR for DKJ. For Amila Kir. Anybody now? 3.1 for Amila Kir. Anybody? Anybody in the house for Amila Kir? If not, I'm gonna sell 3.2. 3.2 for DKJ. 3.2 for DKJ. Anybody in the house? If not, no much time. 3.3 for the Trailblazers. 3.3 for Trailblazers. 3.3 for Trailblazers. Anybody now? If not, I'm gonna sell. Amila here. 3.4 DKJ. You have to be quick, fast. 3.4 now for Amila here. Interesting. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है प्रतीक भाई ऐसा सोच रहे हैं Okay, 3.4 current price with DKJ. 3.4 with DKJ. If nobody comes in, I'm gonna sell in 3, 2, Beze, done. Sold Amila Kir to DKJ at 3.4 crores. I know you fought hard for her, but cool. Let me have a last four bells ringing for us. And this time it's Annabelle Sutherland. I'm asking 50 base price. Mahesh directly goes in. I mean, 65. 65 says Viper 70. 70. 75 now. 75 now. 80 now. 80. 85. 85 with the Vipers. 85 with the Vipers. 90 says the trial bases. 90 says 1 CR for the Vipers. Sorry. 1.1 with the trial bases now. 1.2. 1.2. 1.3. 1.3. 1.4. Did I hear 1.4? Did I hear 1.4? If okay, 1.4 with the Vipers. With the Vipers, it's with 1.4. Annabelle Sutherland. Sorry, it's Annabelle Sutherland. Okay. Yeah, 1.6. Sorry, I forgot the name of the player. Annabelle Sutherland, right? Yeah. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.7. 1.8. Straight back in. 1.9. 2 for Annabelle Sutherland with the Vipers against you, Trailblazers. Against you, Trailblazers. Current bid at 2 crores. If no other bids, I'm gonna sell in 3, 2.1 DP, 2.2 says the Vipers. The mobiles are coming out, the notebooks are coming out, everything is coming out for a big player at the big time. 2.3, 2.4 says DPV. No, no, no. Okay, 2.5 Vipers. Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 with the Vipers now. Sorry. No, no, no. 2.4 with the Vipers. 2.4 with the Vipers. I'm so sorry. 2.4 with the Vipers. Anybody. If not, I'm gonna sell Annabelle Sutherland, two white, straight back in 2.6. It's against you, DPV. Yes or no? 2.7? You guys are out. 2.6. The current bid with the Vipers right now. 2.7. Sorry, 6. I'm asking for 2.7. If nobody else, I'm gonna sell Annabelle Sutherland to the Vipers in 3, 2, and sold. The next player is Meg Lagan. Meg Lagan, 50 straight comes in. And you guys fight, I'll keep quiet. Okay, cool. Around 1.5 for Meg Lagging. 1.6. 1.8. Bro, did you go to Anirudh's home? Okay, come on. 1.8 right now. 2 CR. 2 CR. Straight. 2 CR straight with the Vipers now. Meg Lagging. 2.2. 2.3 says the Vipers. Holy. I did not expect so much of price for her. I can see the reactions. Come on. 2.3 now. One more. DPV. I'm looking at you. 2.4. I know. 2.5. Again, one more yes will come. Go for one more. Come on. Yes, 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 no. Am I asking 2.5 for McLaughlin? Looks like there is lots of fans for DPV across the channel. 2.5 are asking 2.5 for asking. Sorry. गले में किच-किच. DPVR with 2.5 for McLaughlin, 2.6. 2.6 with the Victory Vipers. Chat 2.7, 2.7 now. 2.7. I am talking, it's 2.7 crores for Meg Lightning and the current bid right now with DPV. Yeah. 2.8 Vipers comes back straight in. I'm unable to see Pratik's eye expression, but yeah, it's still okay. I can see from Yashwant. Okay. Current bid 2.8 with the Vipers. If no other bids, I'm gonna sell 2.8, Meg lagging to the Victory Vipers in 3, 2, 1, sold. Back to back buys. La- Danny White is out, right? With an injury? Danny White is out with an injury, I believe. Because the next player I got is Danny White. So if you guys still want to take her, I have no issues. But I believe even Danny White also, I think. Correct. She was traded from UP Warriors. Yeah. But let me check. Let me check and come back. Okay. Currently, the bid, I'm asking 40 lakhs for Danny White. Amma? Oh, I'm asking 40 lakhs for Danny White. Dun, 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 dun. Anybody? Sorry, I did not see. I was looking into other things. Nobody? Let's go forward. Let's go forward. The last name from the bag is Georgia Wareham. Georgia Wareham. 50 straight in comes in by the Trailblazers. Trailblazers straight in at 50 lakhs. Straight in 50 lakhs. Anybody for Georgia Wareham? Anybody for Georgia Wareham? 60 says DPV. It's against you, Trailblazers. Anybody now? Anybody? Anybody now? 65. 65. Anyone now? Anyone for Georgia Wareham? 70 says DPV and 75 says DKJ. 75 says DKJ. 80 says Trailblazers. 80 says Trailblazers. Anybody? Pratik, bhai, just if you can send me the screenshot of all the team players and everything so that I can display it. Current bid for Georgia Wareham with the Trailblazers right now. With the Trailblazers right now. Anybody for Georgia Wareham? If not, I'm gonna sell Georgia Wareham to the Trailblazers in 3 huh? 85. DPV comes in at 85. 90 says the Trailblazers. 95. 95. 95 now. Anybody in the house? If not, I'm gonna sell Georgia Wareham to 1 CR says the Trailblazers. 1 CR. 1.1. 1.1. 1.2. 1.2. 1.3 says DPV. 1.3 says TPV. 1.3 says DPV. Anybody? If not, I'm gonna sell 1.4 for the Trailblazers. 1.4 for Trailblazers for Georgia Wareham. If nobody is interested, 1.5, 1.5 with the DPV right now. They came back immediately, and it's against you, Trailblazers. If you're not interested, I'm gonna sell Georgia Wareham 2 DPV 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. They are out. DPV are out. Anybody now? Anyone coming in for Georgia Wareham? If not, I'm gonna sell Georgia Wareham to Trailblazers in 3, 2, and she's all yours, Trailblazers, and you got her at 1.6. Okay, I think we will be remaining with a couple of, I mean, three more sets, four more sets, which we will be continuing tomorrow. In the meantime, Pratik Bhai will also display the number of players each team have been brought in the Telegram chat. Along with that, just for the sake of audience, if Pratik Bhai, if you can do the honors, what is the total price which has been left out with each and every single player? It will be so sorry, we each and every single team. Cool. Pa, 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 pa. शेयरिंग ऑप्शन आ रहा है वेरी गुड ओके Here is a list of players DPV has brought Yastika Bhatia, Shika Pandey, Deepti Sharma, Grace Harris, Ash Gardner, and Haley Matthews. On the Victory Vipers, we can see Pooja Vastrakar, Harmanpreet Kaur, Hannibal Sutherland, and Meg Lagging. DKJ have Jamia Rodriguez, Talia McGrath, Elisa Perry, Nats Kiverbrand, and Amila Kerr. And they have spent maximum amount of hours on Amila Kerr, and they have only one overseas slot left out with them. The Urban Trailblazers are having four players: Shefali Verma, Sophia Eccleston, Beth Mooney, and Georgia Wareham. They have 8.3 crores, and they have spent 6.7, and they have 8.3 in their purse. The Queens did a great job so far, bagging in all the Steelers in the likes of Rita Ghosh and Renika Singh at 1 crore each, and also bagging the Queen, which has been rightly called across India, Smriti Mandana at 2 crores. Alin Diol at 0.75, Shreyanka Patil at 1.3, Marzin Cap at 85, Laura Valbudert at 1.2. I think, Pratik bhai, you just need to mark those hashtags for Eccleston and Georgia Wareham for the Urban Trailblazers after this, so that it will be easy for each and every single person to understand. So, with that being said, guys, we are almost 2 hours into our live action. We will be coming back tomorrow for our continued fast-paced auction live in our channel. Don't go anywhere. Subscribe, and we will be getting you the interesting facts after this. So, with that being said, we'll also be coming out against what an exciting match it was between India and England, the first ODI. Along with that, we are going to get you some interesting facts before the Champions Trophy starts in. That being said, thank you so much, everyone. Take care of all yourself, and we will see you live action tomorrow on YouTube. And with that being said, everybody stay safe, have your lunch, enjoy your weekend, and take care.